Everyone's talking about crypto, but 73% of people still don't understand what it actually is. I'm about to change that in the next 10 minutes. Your friend made 10 grand on Bitcoin, your coworker lost 5 grand on some random coin, and you're wondering, should you get in or run the other way? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly if crypto belongs in your portfolio. And yes, I'll tell you about the risks they don't want you to know. This is cryptocurrency for beginners, updated for 2025. Let's start simple. What is cryptocurrency really? Think of it like this. Imagine you have a notebook that everyone in the world can see, but no one can erase or change. That's a blockchain. It's a digital ledger that can't be faked. Bitcoin is the most famous cryptocurrency. It's like digital gold. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. You can't print more, and no single company or government controls it. Then there's Ethereum. It's more like a digital app store. Developers use it to build software, finance tools, games, even legal contracts. The currency powering it is called Ether. There are thousands of other coins, but most are either speculative or scams. We'll get into that in a minute. Now, what does the 2025 crypto landscape actually look like? It's a very different world than it was just a few years ago. First, regulations. The SEC and global regulators have brought a lot more clarity. Certain coins are now classified as securities, others as commodities. Exchanges must follow strict compliance rules. That means fewer rug pulls and more accountability. Second, institutional adoption. Big companies now hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. There are Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Pension funds and insurance companies are involved. Third, environmental concerns are being addressed. Ethereum switched from proof of work to proof of stake, cutting energy use by over 99%. Bitcoin miners are using more renewable energy than ever. And finally, price expectations are more grounded. The wild 1000x predictions are fading. Now, crypto is seen as a long-term asset class, not a get-rich-quick scheme. So now the big question, should beginners invest? Let's look at the honest pros and cons. Pros: potential for high returns. Bitcoin has outperformed every major asset class over the last decade. Diversification. Crypto behaves differently than stocks or bonds. Accessibility. You can start with just $10. Transparency. Blockchain data is public and verifiable. Now the cons. Volatility. Prices can swing 30% in a week. Scams. Fake coins, phishing attacks, and pump and dumps still happen. Regulation risk. A law could change overnight and impact your holdings. Emotional stress. Watching your portfolio drop 50% is tough. So how do you know if crypto is right for you? That's where the beginner's blueprint comes in. If you decide to invest, follow these steps. Step 1. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. No exceptions. This is not your emergency fund. It's not your rent money. Step 2. Start small. Use 5 to 10% of your investment portfolio at most. Step 3. Use legitimate exchanges. Coinbase and Kraken are beginner-friendly and secure. Step 4. Use dollar cost averaging. That means investing the same amount regularly, like $25 a week. It helps reduce risk. Step 5. Use strong security. Turn on two-factor authentication. Never share your private keys. Don't click on links in messages or sketchy emails. Step 6. Plan your exit. Know your goals. Will you sell at double your investment? Will you hold long-term? Write it down and stick to it. But before you start investing, you need to know what red flags to watch for. These scream scam. Guaranteed returns. If someone says this coin will triple in 2 weeks, it's a scam. No transparency. If you can't find who created it or how it works, avoid it. High-pressure tactics. Buy now or miss out forever is a classic trick. Fake partnerships. Scammers love name-dropping big brands without evidence. Bad website or white paper. If it looks shady, it probably is. So, is crypto right for you? Here's your personal checklist. Do you have an emergency fund? Are you already investing in things like index funds or retirement accounts? Can you emotionally handle losing half your crypto overnight? Are you willing to learn about safety and security? If the answer is no to any of these, pause. Learn first. If you're ready, start small. Think of your first $50 or $100 as tuition. It's not just an investment, it's a way to learn hands-on. This channel focuses on smart money decisions. That includes crypto, but only when it fits into a balanced, responsible strategy. Comment below. Type 1 if you're crypto curious, or 2 if you're still skeptical. Or just tell me, what's your biggest question about crypto right now? I'm reading and replying to every comment on this one. Let's wrap up with a few golden rules. Crypto is a tool, not a miracle. Start with education, not hype. Stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. Use regulated platforms. And always have a plan before you start. Important disclaimer: cryptocurrency is highly volatile and risky. This is educational content, not financial advice. Always do your own research and consider your personal situation. Tax rules vary by country, so speak with a professional if you need guidance. Next week, we're comparing real estate, stocks, and crypto. I'll show you which one actually builds wealth faster and why. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thanks for spending time with the Wealth and Wisdom Academy. Bookmark this video. Share it with someone confused about crypto. And remember, you now have clarity that most people still don't. See you next week.